What is up, guys? Doomwake here. Welcome to another video on the channel. We're going to be playing some elementals today. We are playing with Omnath, Locus of Creation, arguably one of the most powerful cards in the format, a card that you're probably sick of by now. And, for good reason, the card is pretty ridiculous. It's a little outrageous how it, see how it actually got to print. But the more popular Omnath decks as of right now are the 4-color Yorion decks. They're playing a lot more of controlling style cards, and they're playing a much more longer game. The reason I think I like this deck a little bit more, I enjoy playing this deck a little bit more because it's not like every time I've played the 4-color or Yorion control deck, it just kind of feels like it's dirtling a little bit too much, and this deck can be a little bit more proactive in its plays, setting up Harbinger for, ephemerate or elemental lines to be like kind of put some pressure on your opponent. You have Kahira, which pumps your entire squad, can get some pressure going that way. Like your 1/1s from Harbinger, Risen Reef can get a little bit, grow a little bit, so you can kind of actually have a formidable board presence. Kahira is pretty good when you're only playing elementals. But let's kind of talk about the deck list here. So we are playing only elementals to go with our Kahira. The other elemental synergy we have here is Risen Reef. So Risen Reef is a card that whenever you have play an elemental, you get to look at the top card. If it's a land, put it into play. If not, you draw it. So what's really powerful with Risen Reef is in combination with Harbinger, you can actually stack the triggers such that you resolve the Harbinger trigger first. So basically, if, let's say you're in a situation where you need a Solitude or you need a Fury, you can just put the Harbinger trigger on the stack, search for whatever you need, and then draw it off the Risen Reef. So it just turns your Harbinger into Demonic Tutor, which is really powerful. It's a really powerful card selection spell. And we have the traditional, Ephemerate with Solitude. We only have one copy of Fury here, because we are playing with Harbinger, so we have more access to it, so that's totally fine. And we also get to play some cool one-ofs in the main deck with Harbinger. We get to play a Subtlety, which is really good against big mana, and sometimes Teferi. Foundation Breaker, which is a cool card to play main deck. It kills, Urza Saga mostly, but there's plenty of artifacts and enchantments floating around. We get to main deck an Endurance, which is also pretty sick because there's tons of graveyard decks, really good in the metagame. And then Unsettled Mariner, which is kind of mostly, why can't I highlight it? Here it is. It's not the best card in the world, and in terms of 2-drops, it's one of the weaker ones, but you want exactly one 2-drop in your deck to set up the lines where you have Harbinger on 1 and you already have a Reef and you just want a turn 2 play. You could play Voice of Resurgence. There's maybe some other options, Thunderkin Awakener, but I like Mariner. It's got some utility. It's good against opposing Furies, because if you have Mariner in play, they have to spend a lot more mana to be able to Fury your stuff, so it just kind of messes with them a little bit, just kind of speed bumps along the way. And then we're playing 4 Teferi, because that card is completely messed up. I don't need to talk about Teferi. And then 4 Ephemerate to go with our Solitudes and other Evoke Elementals. And then rounding out the deck, we have Utopia Sprawl to be able to play through Blood Moon, because you can just, fetch a basic forest and kind of have access to all of your mana with Utopia Sprawl. Also just acceleration when you have so many good 3-drops to play on turn 2. Really powerful. And then Prismatic Ending, which is just the best removal spell in Modern. So, a lot of the card choices are fairly straightforward here. We're just basically kind of the 4-color traditional shell, but we're adding in Flamekin Harbinger, Risen Reef, and some one-ofs to go find with the Harbingers. And the other nice thing about playing elementals is you get to play 4 Cavern of Souls. And with the resurgence of blue-white, this deck actually, the reason I'm playing this deck today is because it won the Modern Challenge on Saturday. And blue-white, I feel like, has been everywhere over the past couple of weeks. So just justifying and being able to play 4 copies of Cavern of Souls in a metagame where there's this much blue-white is awesome. Cannot state that, how good that is. So Cavern is a really big draw to this deck. Rest of the mana base pretty straightforward. Fetch lands, shock lands. We got 1 Horizon Canopy for some, 1 Sunbaked Canyon as well for some, flood built-in flood insurance, as it were. But that is the main deck. Moving on to the sideboard, we got some Force Negations for the combo decks, an additional Subtlety, and an additional Fury, not Flurry, when you want access to those, as well as an Endurance. 2 Force of Vigors for artifacts and enchantments, obviously 2 Vetoes for the control matchup, 1 Fulminator Mage, which we can Flamekin Harbinger for against Tron, and then our Kahira, and 2 copies of Damping Sphere for Tron and Amulet. So that is the deck list, and I have not played this deck in a little bit, so I'm pretty excited to get into some elementals, and I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. So I'll see you back here in just a little bit for round number 1. Round number 1, 4-color elementals. Got some Kahira going on here. Harbinger, Ending, Breaker. This is not the best hand in the world, but I think I'm going to keep and just not play this on 1. Play this on 2. Maxwell, thank you for the 4. Appreciate you, buddy. Don't forget, chat, make sure to check and see if your Twitch Prime sub is available. Don't want to let that go to waste. What's up, Kurt Bros? Todd Anderson tagged me in a tweet that was in reference to you. I don't know if it was in reference to something that it was like you specifically, or if it was just, I don't know. I don't know if you were hanging out with Todd this weekend. Can't expect a top 8, 1,000 man GV. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Stefan, you get it. Yeah. You met him in Indy? That's awesome, dude. That's so sick. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish that I had, like... Why am I fetching? I decided I didn't want to play the Harbinger. I'll just get a tap land, I guess. Should not have fetched. But yeah, the reason I don't want to play the Harbinger here is because if I just draw a... like, this obviously wants to get Risen Reef. But if I draw Risen Reef for my draw step, I want to get something else. That's why you don't want to play this on 1. Now, obviously, I'm going to get punished if my opponent has Thoughtseize, but... I think it's correct to not cast it there. What's up, Joe True? Well, this is kind of scary. I guess I'm going to kill it. Leaves me kind of boned if they have a Snoop next turn, but I don't think leaving that in play is very smart. Alright, I'm just going to pass priority so they burn their mana, and then we'll post-combat play a Harbinger. I still think, given that I have no resources, or like barely any resources left, I think I have to get Risen Reef. Like, the only other option is get Fury, but I can always ephemerate the Harbinger to get Fury later on. So I think with this one I want to get Reef. Because, like, if I get Fury, what am I doing with Fury next turn? I can't cast it, you know? Like, streaming earlier is just my regular? No, this is my normal time, 5:30. Yeah, I think I want to get Reef just to, like, get the ball rolling for next turn. Because, like, I'm kind of out of gas. Alright, no Snoop. That's good for me. It's less good for me. Unless we find an ending. Oh no, I have the Breaker. I don't care about that. I'm going to Reef this turn, though. Yeah, I don't care about this. I have Breaker. I just totally forgot I had Breaker in my hand. Dope. So next turn we can maybe... Oh, we're going to be in trouble if they have Blood Moon. Maybe I should have fetched a Forest. I had not considered main deck Blood Moon. I probably should have fetched a Forest. Yeah, I should have fetched a Forest. I don't know if these decks have main deck Blood Moon, but it was kind of free to play around it. Okay, no Blood Moon. That's fine. They're going to kill Reef. Do you want to upkeep? No, we can't upkeep Ephemerate because the Chalice. Question is, do I even want to Ephemerate the Breaker? I don't think I do. I think I want to just do this. Oh. Okay. It might be worth Ephemerating the Breaker just to have another creature in play. No, because I can just go Breaker, Evoke, Tef plus. I can get 2 basic lands. That's gotta be good, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna get Forest Plains. No, I want to play Teferi here, I think. I guess I could just go Breaker, Hold Up, Ephemerate, which is possibly better. And then I can go End of Turn, Ephemerate. Maybe that's better. Yeah, and just not play this Teferi. Well, the problem with casting Ephemerate this turn is I'm not getting a ton of value out of it. Like, I wanted to cast it upkeep next turn, because if I cast it on their end step... Yeah, no, I don't want to do this. No, I like my line. I like my line. Because if I cast it end of turn... I actually have to get a second red source for Fury. Yeah. If I cast it end of turn, I'm not getting value off of the rebound, because I already know what's on top, right? So, I think I like doing it this way better. So evoke this. Kill the Chalice, play Tef, uptick. And I'm not going to attack, because I think they'll probably block if I attack. But yeah, like, I don't want to end of turn Ephemerate, because I'm just losing value on the flashback, or the rebound. I might upkeep it this turn. And if I do, I'll probably get a Reef. The Sugu Primetime deck? Dude, it looks so sick, doesn't it? It top 8'd the challenge. 62 cards, by the way. I'm excited for that one. What's up, Mary Winter? Blood Moon is pretty popular at the moment. Tons of Amulet going around for who knows what reason. Yeah. Anyone know there's been so much Amulet? It's just like probably the deck with the highest ceiling in the whole format. Right? Alright, well, now this Ephemerate is horrible. Should I bounce nothing? Kind of want to cash in my Teferi. I guess I could also go uptick, pick up Kahira, but then they're just going to kill Teferi. Well, Teferi goes to 3. Then I could cash it in next turn, maybe. Let's just go uptick Kahira this turn. And then just hold up the ending. Bounce ending and make them use mana to finish Tef. Yeah. The thing is, I kind of want to save this for a Snoop. Like, I don't really care about these 2 1/1s, you know? Like, minusing Teferi forces me to cast the ending, and I don't want to put myself in that position, if that makes sense. Like, I think I'd rather just save the ending. I'm not going to cast it this turn. I mean, I guess they would have played a Snoop by now if they had it, right? Yeah, I kind of want to use my mana just in case I draw, like, a 5-drop to play. You know? So this, like, kind of puts me in the same position, except I have a Tef at 4, and they don't have to spend their mana this turn. Okay. That is not bad. Well, it's not great either. Because they can just kill it if I tap out. What if I go... What if I get a little greedy here, bounce the Crater Maker, and try and rip a land? Because then I can go Solitude, hold up Ephemerate. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. It's a bit of a greedy play if I don't find a land, but... It has to be a white source, too. I mean, if they want to sack this to kill their expert, I'm kind of okay with that. Then I'll just pass with Solitude up. Pog. So I'm going to main phase this. Not going to crack the fetch. I'm just going to hold the fetch up. And now if they go Crater Maker, try to kill my Solitude, I can just Ephemerate it. Which I'm not getting a ton of value off the Ephemerate if they do that, but it's fine. What's up, Martar? How you doing, buddy? I guess maybe it would have been better to bounce the Expert, because then if I draw land, No, because then I Solitude the Crater Maker, they sack, and then I'm forced to Ephemerate, and they just play nothing. But I mean, I guess if they go Crater Maker sack, I Ephemerate, they just play nothing anyways, so I don't know. Goblin Ringleader. Okay. It's a good card. Not the best. Not the best Ringleader hit. I've seen better. Should I let Tef die? I kind of want to try to get more value out of the Ephemerate. I think I'm going to let Tef die. Because I'm only getting 1 card out of the Ephemerate if I do it this way. And I'm going to hold the fetch in case I draw Omnath. Okay. So let's go here. I'm going to hold the land again for Omnath purposes. Cool thing about this is now they can't Greater Maker this, which is pretty good. Wafo inspired you to be a blue-white player? Dude, Wafo is insane. He's so good. Just like, watching his streams, I feel like I learned so much more about blue-white than I could have ever imagined. Two mana. Snoop. Snoop. They have Matron in hand. Question is, do we act on the Ephemerate? I think I can wait. Yeah, I'm gonna chill. Not the best draw. If I attack, they probably double block, right? With these two. Yeah, I actually think attacking is not even good, because they double block and force the issue. Then I blink this, kill this. It's a weird spot. I'm just gonna pass. I guess I should play one of these caverns at this point. I have a bunch of extra lands. Yeah, he's just so good. The match where he stole the amulet was sick. I didn't watch. I didn't watch like the most recent challenge. I've watched him in the past though. He's unreal. Do we say no? Is that his famous quote? It's a good quote. That is a really good quote. All right, Vial on top, Matron in hand. What do we got? What do we got? We got a den. It's kind of cool. Kind of a weird spot. Maybe I was supposed to attack last turn. But, like, if I attack and they double block with Ringleader Crater Maker, I kind of can't let the Solitude just trade. Like, I can't risk them untapping with Snoop and not having access to Ephemerate. So I think I was supposed to just non-offer the trade. I mean, I guess what I could have done is just evoke the Solitude and kill the Snoop, but at that point, what's the point of attacking? Like, I can just hold that up anyways. Do I see the effects of the Luris Band? I do, yeah. I do for sure. There's not nearly as much Shadow. People are playing Shadow, it's just not as dominant, you know? One thing I think a lot of people don't sort of account for with the Luris ban, when your opponent revealed Luris, like, you just got so much information on your mulligan decisions, and the same goes for when your opponent didn't reveal Luris, because there were so few non-Luris decks that were, like, actually playable. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, I'm gonna let this happen, I think? Yeah, it's fine. I thought Waffle was Tom Morello's brother. Yeah. Still know they have this. Alright, they got the Kiki. They have the answer. So when they eventually go to tap this, then we can Ephemerate kill this. Sunny T redeems some fat clouds. I'll give you some clouds. So fat. Alright, Ephemerate my creature. Kill your conspicuous Snoop. Maybe they have a removal spell. Not much I can do about that. Alright, kill your Snoop. That's why the Kihiro was so huge, because it prevented my Solitude from getting killed by the Crater Maker. So I think this turn I might actually target the Crater Maker. If I target the Crater Maker, they just get to kill the Kahira. Maybe it's better to target this. Because they're drawing Kiki Jiki, right? Oh. Okay. Sure. Interesting. Not sure why they would do that. Well, I'm definitely going to kill... God, them Kiki Jiking the Ringleader is also really bad for me. Maybe I should give them the Harbinger. I think it's harder for me to beat Kiki Ringleader than it is Kiki Harbinger. Feels bad, but... Like, they have the combo set up again anyways with the Matron. I guess if I kill the... Ugh, God... Need a spell, please. Can I draw a spell? My beer or liquor man? Beer. I don't really drink that much liquor. I did in college, but not anymore. I haven't like actually drank liquor in a long time. Maybe watching the meta, but Yorion probably won't get to Lurrus levels of dominance, right? I don't think so. I mean, obviously the deck is super annoying to play against, and it's like, it's pretty good. But there's way more of a deck building restriction with Yorion than Lurrus, because a lot of people, the argument is like, well, you know, adding 20 cards doesn't change the numbers a ton, but when it makes your deck slower because you're adding a lot of cantrips, right? Like if you look at the way that the Yorion decks are built, they're adding a lot of 1 and 2 mana cantrips, which in turn slow your draws down a bit because you're spending a lot more, you're doing a lot more wheel spinning. So the deck's just a lot slower, you know? What'd you go to college for? Believe it or not, culinary. And I worked in restaurants for about 10 years before I did some other stuff. So I think we're dead next turn, but what I can do about it. I guess I'll put a Fury on top. Hope it's good enough. It's probably not. Guess I could have attacked, but... Get the Johnson and Wales, that's sick. I went to Lincoln Culinary Institute, which is actually... Well, they got bought out. It was actually when I went, it was called the Connecticut Culinary Institute, CCI. But they got bought out by Lincoln Tech. They make delicious meals for myself. I mean, I cook for myself. I don't put a lot of effort into cooking for myself, but I do cook for myself. No. No, I live in Mass. I went to school in Connecticut, though. Alright, well, that was a shitty game. We drew no spells. Fury coming in. Is that it? Endurance coming out. Call it a day. I mean, this matchup should be insane for us, but I'm going to keep the Breaker because of Chalice. Because Chalice is good against Ephemerate. I'm not going to bring in Force. I guess I could bring in Force for Blood Moon. How much do I care about Blood Moon? I have Basics and Sprawl. I don't really care that much about Blood Moon. And I have Harbinger for Breaker. I think this is fine. I've got Subtlety. Maybe Subtlety for 1 Force. It's probably higher upside. Asmo's still bad after Lurrus is gone. I mean, Spike's been playing that deck a lot. The mono red deck. It looks good. I'm gonna try it at some point. I think I played a league on Saturday. Not a good hand. I played a league with that Spike deck on Saturday, and it felt fine. Did feel like there was something missing, but I couldn't quite put my finger on exactly what. But yeah, I mean, it feels like a fine deck. I think I'm gonna keep the second Harbinger. Again, still not gonna play Harbinger on 1. I probably am gonna fetch a Shockland here. Oh, if I was gonna fetch a Shockland, I should have Steam Fenced. Because I want to go Steam Vents Forest Plains. Yeah, I know, right? Spike deck finally looks good. Okay, I'll just do that then. Makes things easier. I'm still gonna get the Reef. Especially on a mulligan, I want to get the Reef. So we can curve Reef into Omnath. We can go Reef into Omnath into Harbinger for hopefully Fury. I hope they play a Chalice here. I don't care about Chalice. This game I don't. 3 mana. Oh. That's less than ideal. Guess I'll fetch my forest. Awkward. Go. It's alright, we'll draw Basic Island. I mean, I could also just draw a Sprawl, and Bloodmoon literally has no text. I mean, it was just awkward because I couldn't fetch Island. Like, I played Windswept Heath on 1, which I wanted to get a basic. And then if I fetch the Island on turn 2, I can't play the Harbinger. So, like, I set myself up for a turn 3 play by not playing the Misty. But if I, like, play the Misty, I'm just time-walking myself if I want to get the Island. Maybe it was worth it, but I don't know. It's tough, right? You can make arguments either way. I think it's close. Harbinger for Breaker. Oh yeah, I could have just done that, right? I'm an idiot. I guess I can just go Harbinger Kahira next turn. I kind of wanted to save Harbinger for Fury, though. Okay. So they have Ringleader on top. I'm just going to try and play a value game. I'm going to get the Breaker off of this. Yeah, I'm going to get Breaker, and I'm going to play Kahira. Attack for 2. And we even have Solitude up just in case things get hairy, so... I mean, we're fine. Gopium. Probably just going to hardcast the Breaker next turn and go beatdown mode. Yeah, I can go hardcast Breaker next turn, turn after Omnath, while still holding up the Solitude the entire time. It is kind of cool to get the Kahira in play, because, like, if they have stuff, like, what's it called? Munitions Expert and the 2/2 for 2 that shocks. Okay, well, I have Magus, I don't care. Alright, you get a Bile. I am just gonna shove with everything. Am I okay with this trade? I think I am. I think I'm fine with that trade. They probably have to make that trade. Like, they're so far behind on board. I think they have to make this trade. It's kind of funny because, like, I don't know that they think that I don't actually care about the Magus, but they might value it more, you know what I mean? Like, they might value it more heavily than I do. Like, obviously, I don't care about it because I can just kill it whenever I want, but... they don't know that, so they might be less incentivized to trade. What sentence? Yeah, that's... I don't know what you're talking about. That's just normal English. Perfectly normal English. Doom Sleeper. Okay, now I probably don't attack. Now I think the trade's bad. I mean, the trade was bad last turn, but... activate. Vial on 1. Sure. Skirk Prospector. Oh, you know they mean business when they violin Mog Fanatic. You know for a fact they mean business now. We're not messing around with the Mog Fanatic. We're just gonna chump block. Alright, I'm just not gonna cast this Solitude. Actually, yeah, I am. They can't kill me next turn. Right? I don't think they can kill me. I don't know what they're doing. Sure. Shoot the Harbinger, trade. Damage. You get a 1/1. I am gonna cast Solitude. This might be a bit of a spew, but I don't know. I just want to put the Omnath into play. I'm just gonna crack the Misty, because I want to get an island anyways. Omnath. Locus of Creation. Pog! I guess that was the punishment for not just playing the Cavern. Although... yeah, because I could have left the Misty untapped. That is kind of a punishment, but... yeah, maybe I should have just played the Cavern and left the Misty uncracked. Even though I know for a fact I want to get an island, like, it does punish me if I draw exactly this. Obviously, if I drew Harbinger, it wouldn't have mattered, because I still could have played Harbinger, but... could have floated a mana for red before Solitude. Yeah, but, like, then the Misty's tapped. What if they Blood Moon me again and I lose blue? I guess if they cast Blood Moon, they're so far behind on board that it doesn't matter. They already revealed this, right? They only had a Crater Maker. Nice deck. Alright, attack you. Am I making the trade? Yeah, I think I'll take the trade. Because, like, they can just kill it with Crater Maker anyways. So, might as well take the trade. If they triple block, well, that's fine. If they triple block, they take 6 and go to 3. Okay. Whenever they target, I'll just blink. So we know they still have Crater Maker. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to save it, because if I don't save it, they can just triple block the Omnath. But I guess if they triple block the Omnath, I could just ephemerate the Omnath? Maybe that was a spew. I don't know. I mean, they're going to get to kill my Kahira either way, right? Like, they just have this to kill it. But... what's up, Svicon? What's up, Roble? Ladies, either we hear a trade or no. I don't know what card saves them. I mean, we're kind of out of gas. If they just find a second ringleader, then not in a great spot. Canister _ MTG, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. The Faithless Looters in the chat. Yes, Schmelementals. Schmelementals. Yeah, I mean, if they just have a second ringleader, I'm not in the best spot. They chose not to tick up Vial, which is interesting. Okay, Cavern on top. Why didn't they Vial that in? Hello? Alright, we need a good spell. I guess I should cast the Ephemerate. Because I kind of need to draw something. Obviously, I could attack for 5, but kind of would like to draw a spell here. I think this is good. Okay, that's not a spell. I'm going to tap the island. Okay, that's a spell. Am I gonna cast it now? I guess I might as well, right? Yeah, I might as well just cast it now. I'm gonna kill this either way. How did my Master Duel tournament go? I lost in top 32. So it's 128 players, single elim. So I won my first 2 rounds, then I lost in round 3. It was a fun time, though. They did, you submit 2 decks, and it's still best of 1, but you basically have to win with both decks. I played Zodiac Tri-Brigade and Phantom Knights. A lot of people aren't playing Phantom Knights, and, like, I think more people are playing Virtual World than Phantom Knights, but I don't know. It's a lot harder to beat Rongo than it is VFD, so that's why I played Phantom Knights. Even though I think it's more of a fragile deck, like it does, the Virtual World deck can win pretty easily through hand traps, but. And then I think Tri-Brigade's just the way I built my Tri-Brigade deck. I built it to be like the best possible going second deck because I figured that I would just build the best going first Phantom Knights deck and the best going second Tri-Brigade deck. So I just put like just overload on hand traps in the Tri-Brigade deck. Because like I'm probably gonna get 1 game on the play, 1 game on the draw. So when do you Ash PK? You have to wait until Rusty. But the thing is, if you wait until Rusty, you probably win. Because most, like 99% of the PK lines involve needing Rusty for Brigadine to set up Rongo. But if you Rusty, they only have 1 way to search Brigadine. They can't search it any other way. So if you Ash their Rusty, they can almost never set up Rongo. How is it best of 1 when I play 2 games? Well, it's each game is best of 1. It's best of 1 with each deck. Ooh, good draw step. Good draw step. Attack you, I guess. So you can tie? No. You both play 2 decks. So, example, I'm playing Phantom Knights and Tri-Brigade right? Which means that once I win with Phantom Knights, I can't play it anymore. But I have to also win with my other deck to win the match. Yeah. I played against some pretty bad decks in the first couple rounds. And then I finally played against real decks in round 3, and then actually lost. My hands were so bad, though. Greater Man. This is game 2, by the way. I'm down a game, but I think I'm going to win this game, so. Oh, that game, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'm just not going to cast the Solitude yet. Okay. Not Master Duel. The real question is, chat, are we even going to get to play a 3rd game, or are they going to time out before we get to game 3? That's the real question. They're probably going to concede to the Solitude? If I had to guess? How is Yuga compared to MTG? It's a lot different. Oh, I just let that go. Whatever. I should have obviously countered it, but... It's, like... I think comparing Yu-Gi-Oh! To... Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a lot like Vintage. You know? Where there's, like, a lot of things happening in the first couple of turns, and by a lot, I mean 90% of Yu-Gi-Oh! Games end in the first 3 turns, but there's like a lot of counterplay because there's a lot of hand traps, which are essentially just like free force of wills where you don't have to pitch a card, like free negates kind of thing. So like there's like a good balance where if you're playing combo, you want to play less hand traps to make your deck more consistent, but if you're playing like control or mid range, then you can play more, and it's I don't know, I like it, it's fun. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I quite like it. All right, game 3. Our opponent has 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm excited to play some NR. That looks like a lot of fun. I built 10 Yi. I think I'm probably gonna play 10 Yi. I keep. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot more play in the NR format. Like, what's like the best deck? I don't even know. Probably some sort of Metal Foes, or I'm gonna hold the Harbinger. Yeah, Metal Foes. I think Subtlety is decent. Isn't Mariner doesn't Mariner good against stopping their combo? Like, Mariner prevents you from dying to Sling Gang. Is that not good enough? Yeah, True Draco's good. Yeah, there's not really any combo decks, which is good. You know, there shouldn't be. They have a Cavern on top. Probably should Fury these two. Because I don't want to just die. And I guess I'll play Temple Guard in. Unfortunately don't have a blue fetch to play. Because I would love to have a blue fetch here, but obviously they don't know I have 2 basics. Okay. Well, kind of sucks that I pitched that Harbinger. But I still have 3 Harbingers and a Foundation Breaker to draw towards. Still die if I get a turn because I get... Yeah, I know. Oh, I always forget about Kahira. Yeah, I should pick up Kahira. You're right. I always forget about that. I don't play with companions, man. I always forget that they're there. Yeah, they also only have 2 minutes. If they go to... Man, I conceded game 1 when they went to combo me. If I had made them play it out, if I had made them combo me, they would have timed out by now. 100%. %. What's up, Bag of Man? How you doing, buddy? Activate Vial. Munitions Expert. Only have 1 Goblin, by the way. They have another one? Did they not realize that Magus is not a Goblin? XD? X frickin' D? Alright, Zach. That is not a Goblin. Turns out, not a Goblin. Ooh. Another Aether Vial. Aether Vial. It's a pretty good card to draw there. In this particular situation. Not the time for saving. Could upkeep it. Oh, it's not even good. They have a Magus. Should I even cast it? I probably should just not cast it. I guess killing the Vial's good if they have like a Sling Gang on top. Because they don't have access to black mana. Maybe I should have killed this upkeep. Yeah, because now they can Sling Gang me. Wait, what? Okay. I'll block. Weird champ. They draw a second Blood Moon? Pitch the Reef, right? Yeah. What's this? Vial on 4. What do we got? Sling Gang Lieutenant. Alright, sure. Yeah, they're also just going to time out. I Omnath first. Blue, red. Hopefully draw land so I can play the Reef. Not that it matters, but yeah, they're off it. Alright, cool. I reveal Kahira. I'll remember it this time, chat. I promise I won't forget. If I forget about Kahira, I'll gift 1 sub to chat. How's that? If I have a turn where I just have 3 mana, like if I don't have a reason to buy it, every time I forget get here, I'll give this up to chat. Is hand good? I think so. Needs a white card, but... How have I been feeling about elementals? I think it's... I don't know. This is only match number 1, but I just wanted to play the challenge winning list. It felt good. I just like that it's more proactive than the Yorion decks. Giving up, not this one. Okay, Misty, go. Do you want that sub? I guess we do have a white card. Hang a back Waka. Okay. I don't have to worry about Blood Moon this game. Copium. So, how do I want to fetch, is the question. Like, I don't think I'm casting Breaker. I want to get a white source. So I guess I just get Temple Garden? Temple Garden Steam Vents. Alright, give me a white card, please. I mean, obviously I have a white card in my hand. I just don't want to... This is so slow. Like, I want to be able to Solitude Ephemerate this turn, is what I'm saying. Would you Breaker here? Just to, like, buy yourself a little bit of time. Maybe I should Breaker. It feels kind of weird. Because, like, if they put any other artifact in play, I could just go Breaker Ephemerate next turn. Like, isn't it kind of a spew to use it? I mean, I guess it's not. It buys me so much time. Yeah, I guess I'll just do it. It does buy me a lot of time. Maybe I'm just trying to get too much value out of it. Yeah, letting him untap with Scales is also probably not a good idea. Okay. They have Ravager. Sure, that's fine. Okay, I can Solitude the Hangerback Walker now. And then play Reef. Because if I let the drum resolve, they have red mana. But they're going to activate Walker anyways, right? They're 100% going to activate Walker. We got a song request from Besley Snipes. Let's see what we got. Let Live Casino Columbus. All right, let me find that on Spotify. In the queue, it'll play right after the song. Alright, I'm going to cast Risen Reef. I guess I just save the fetch lands. And then if they go to put a counter in this end step, which I think they will, then I'll probably Solitude the Walker. Alright, go. So I Solitude the Hangerback, which I think is fine. Like, they can make a 3/3 Zabaz. I think I'm okay with that, though. Doesn't really matter how I do the triggers, right? It's a good card. You think I chill? It's so bad if they untap, right? Like, if they untap, they can just, like, blow it up, make a shit ton of 1/1s. I don't know. Maybe I just don't care about them making 1/1s? Okay, this is pretty bad. This ended up being really bad for me. Okay. Well... Yeah. Huh. I guess I should have just waited and done nothing, huh? Fury kill a 3/3. Well, if I Fury... Will they just load up on the Ballista? Like, Fury doesn't do anything on this board. I kind of have to hold the Fury until I can Ephemerate, right? I think I have to do nothing here. Maybe chump block with Subtlety or something. I think I'd rather hold up Subtlety than pick up Gahira. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I can like Subtlety on the Ballista and make them do a bunch of stuff, which is pretty good. Because that's going to play right into the Fury. This actually may not be a bad spot. If I Subtlety this, they just don't attack a Ballista. Right? No, they just don't attack a Ballista. Why would I Subtlety that? But then this doesn't actually solve the problem. Them not attacking Ballista doesn't solve the problem. I need a force action, is what I'm saying. Like, if they just sit here and do nothing, then what am I going to do? I mean, I guess maybe with the Ephemerate, it's a little better next turn. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you're right. Okay, just let this happen. I think I leave the fetch in play. No, I need a red source. I have to get a second red source here. I don't want to shock. Just get steam vents. Then Heath can get planes. Oh, no, this is fine, because I can just deal 4 to the Ballista, and then if they let it resolve, then I can just blink the Fury immediately, and then kill this. I guess they just get a giant automaton. 3 to Ballista. I can't kill this, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's go cast this. Yeah, I can go 3 to Ballista, 1 to this. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it kind of ends up being the same thing, right? Okay, so I guess I respond to this and kill the Ballista. I just have an 8/8 patchwork. So I guess I just take 8 and then chump block next turn. Yeah. I guess the Gahira does technically let me trade with it, right? I'm responding to the counter so they don't get an extra counter on the Ozolith. Oh, no, 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 no. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay. So we take 2. Well, actually, if they deal us 2... Yeah, okay, I was going to say, if they deal us 2, they get 2 less counters on this, so... So now they have a 9/9. So we take 9. And then we can triple block next turn? No, because I don't have enough to go pick up, play. Yeah. Want me to kill their thing? This thing has ward too! How am I killing your thing? It has ward. What's up, Giggy? I'm just gonna choose to not cast this. There's no reason to, right? Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to cast that. Oh, that works. Oh shit! No, I just lose to the Nexus, right? It's only 9. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Maybe I go... What if I go Harbinger for Solitude? I could go Harbinger for Solitude, ending the Ozolith? Chump this, next turn, pick up Gahira, Solitude, pitch Gahira, kill this, pay. I think that's better, right? That's gotta be better. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, I guess I can just pick up Gahira this turn. Sure. So yeah, get Solitude. Ending the Ozolith. And then just pick up Gahira. I'm gonna play around Ballista and not attack with the Fury. Arcbound Ravager. That's awful for me. Because now they just get to put counters on the Ravager. Oh, I'm also just dead. Right? Yeah, they just know my last card. Oh, no, I'm not. They can't... Oh, no, I'm stupid. They don't get to transfer the counters over. Right, because this doesn't have modular. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm gonna do this main phase. Right? Yeah, I might as well do main phase. Like, they know about it. They know my hand. I'm gonna do it anyways, so. Think you want to hardcast Solitude and kill Ravager? Just leave them with a 10-10? I guess I could chump block it. But then how do I beat the 10-10? Like, this checks the Ravager, right? Could trade our board for it? No, because I target the Ravager, they just make this bigger. I only have 9 power. This was a 10-10. They make it a 12-12. How am I trading? I can't trade for it. They just make it a 12-12 and I can't trade. I can't imagine not killing this. Why not hardcast? This card has Ward 2. And I only have 6 mana. Ward 2 means you need to pay 2 mana when you target this. It's a pretty good draw. Alright, I'll take an Ephemerate, please. They can't really attack, right? Not a good draw step. Wow, I'm actually gonna lose this game. That's kind of gross. Alright, no blocks. Spell? Alright, it's a good spell. What the hell do I do with it? I guess I just have to hold it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I could attack. No, attacking so greedy. Sure. I'm gonna hold the land for Omnath. Why did I need to pay 2 if I had the Cavern, he says. It's not how that works, Canister. Alright, green-white. Actually, I should go white, green, blue, red. Leave up double Ephemerate. Draw card. So I'll play this. Can I attack now? No, they just get to go... They just block and put a counter and trade, right? Yeah, attacking's kind of bad. I feel like I'm in a horrendous spot. I think I'm in a really bad spot. Can that first strike happen and then blink? Maybe. Oh, we're just going for it? I think I have to let that go? I mean, obviously I can kill the Thoughtbrews in combat. Maybe I'm supposed to try and fight over the Ravager there. If I responded to the Hangerback activation and just dealt 4 to the Ravager, I could have killed it, right? Because they only had the Construct and the Nexus to sack. I think I should have done that. Yeah, I think I should have tried to kill the Ravager. I think this was bad. Because now I'm never going to kill the Ravager. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You want the free block with Fury and then Ephemerate? Well, yeah, that's also true. There's no way they're going for it, right? I guess it's kind of free for them to go for it with the Ozolith. So they're going to target the Nexus. Okay, so I'm going to respond, and I'm going to kill Nexus and 3 tokens. Because obviously I'm dead to the Nexus if I don't. Right? Yeah. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I guess they can make like a 4/4 flyer, but if they make a 4/4 flyer, I can just kill it with Fury. So that's not that bad. They probably just want to load up on the construct, right? Oh, okay. I mean, I'll just take the trade and then blink the Omnath, right? Because like my blinking Fury's not doing much anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the trade. I think that trade's good. So let this happen. Draw a card. Okay. Alright, your turn. It's a tough game. I want to play this game really well. I also have like 0 experience playing in scales. This deck is so hard to play against. It's like nearly impossible. Okay. This is an interesting line. Okay, you have a 6/6. Now you have a 10/10. Oh, they're just gonna make a 5. They're just gonna make a 5/5. I guess I should fetch on my turn because I'd rather just gain more life. Man, it doesn't matter. Alright, take it. Major Saga 2. Okay. That is a card, I guess. It's doing. I guess I bounce the token. And I have to chump block? Yeah, I have to chump block. Major skills. That one probably doesn't matter too much. Alright, what's our best draw? Probably Solitude? We still have to chump block every single creature they play because of the stupid Ozolith. Alright, we're dead. Man, I feel like I played that game so badly. I feel like that was a game I should not have lost if I just wasn't a moron. But again, this deck is so hard to play against. Alright, Subtlety's out, Endurance out, Mariner's out. Maybe the Fulminator's kind of loose. I don't know, they have Nexus and... They have Nexus and Thing. Just go to Teferi, maybe. Kind of slow. Yeah, Saga. Tough game. Tough game. Yeah. Yeah, like I prioritized killing the first Ozolith, and I thought I was in a fine spot. I think the one thing I definitely messed up was the turn that they sacked the four power hangerback end of turn. I could have went for Ephemerate to kill the Ravager, and I think I definitely should have made that play. I think that game's a lot different if I make that play because they have no Ravager. I'm not gonna say I would have won, but I mean I have Ephemerate plus Solitude, so I keep. I guess I don't have white mana, but. What's up, Killagerm? I'll find white mana. Good draw. Patchwork Automaton. Should I fire off the Force now? I guess I could always wait to see what I draw. Like, there's not a ton of reason to fire it off now. Well, I guess the reason to fire it off now is if I drew a land for Teferi. I think I should fire it off now. Because I need to be able to pay 2 mana. I think firing it off now is good. Alright, didn't draw land. Our 4-color Buddy Pal deck's over 2k on Moto. This one specifically is not because there's no Ren in 6, but I think most of them are, yeah. Am I supposed to Solitude this thing now? I don't think so. Kind of a shitty draw. I mean, if I find white mana to kill the stupid Ozolith, we're probably fine. I don't want to just fire off the Ravager now. No, that's bad. Is it? It's actually not that bad, right? Fire off the Ravager now. I mean, the benefit of waiting is if I draw a white source, I get to kill both. I can go lead on this. No, then just kill this. It's like so hard to play against. Just gonna do it. One less counter from the Reborn. I don't know. I think it's just impossible to play against. Between 1700 and 1950? Jesus. That's a lot. We just ban Scales because it's too hard to play against. Is that something we can do? Okay. Drew land. Of course, it's the worst land in my deck. I kind of want to kill the Ozolith. Yeah, I'm going to kill the Ozolith. Stop playing things! Stop! It off. Alright, I'm off it. Alright, play first. Okay, Hira. This hand's poopy. Okay, stands fine. Put back second Solitude. Just play this. Go. Tom's Transmog deck within a Pioneer. That seems like a really good place to play it, though. I didn't see that, though. That sounds awesome. When's the Yorino's return? Soon. Soon, my friend, soon. Botanical Sanctum, draw step stop. I see. Teferi's good against this deck. We know they don't have Blood Moon. I need to get white mana. So I guess I have to get Temple Garden. Alright, play my Teferi card. Hope it's good enough. No force, please. Ooh, no force? Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Probably should have Wakered in response, right? If you didn't have the Force. Why didn't they Waker in response? The world may never know. Yeah, they have Otawara, but... Uh... 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 So... yeah. So, about that. Opponent said beatdown plan. I kind of want to play my land first in case I draw Ephemerate. Yeah, let's just do that. Elemental... Oh, if I could actually tap right. Green, blue... Any Ephemerates? Elemental. Your turn. Run in circles. Yeah, sometimes you just need a Grey Ogre, you know? You ever just cast a 3-mana 2/2 before? Oh, they can give it flying too? Jeez. Flying 2/2 for 3 mana? Absolutely broken. Busted. Hey, look, rearranged. At least your 3-mana 2/2 flyers have text. You know? I'm gonna save the Vista in case I draw Omnath. You thought you were on the beatdown plan. You ever just take one from Arisen Reef? You ever just take one? It's called This a Quiet Scene. Oh, they can Heartcast Grief now. It's actually pretty relevant. I'll just kill the Grief with the trigger on the stack. White. White. In the telephone world. Set the fire. What's up, Tap? Do this, do this. Cross out the eyes. Utopia Sprawl. Alright, you may take my Prismatic Ending. I thought end drop wouldn't color a while ago. I mean, not our opponent, they just wants to beat down with a 2/2 flyer. Alright, Tef's at 3. Maybe they have Fury. Ooh, that'll be game. Let's go cast this. I would like to put Endurance in my hand. The leaves falling. 1, 2, 3. I can even pick up Kahira and just pitch Endurance. Okay, well, they're off it. Alright. Game number 2. So Ending comes out for Force, because Ending is hot garbage. Subtlety is also pretty bad. Endurance Gucci. Veto Gucci. Do we want to bring in Damping Sphere? I feel like we don't. It only slows them down 1 turn. Like, I kind of want this Fury. Breaker's probably shit. Mariner's probably shit. Yeah, I think I'm not really in for Damping Sphere. Yeah, I think Fury's okay. Maybe trim a Sprawl. Or Reef. I kind of don't want to cut a blue card if I'm bringing in Force. Like, my blue card count's pretty low, right? 4, 8, 12... I mean, I guess 18's not bad, but... Fulminator? I feel like it's too narrow. I don't know, it's just like... The problem with Fulminator is all of their cards cycle, so it's not that hard for them to hit every land drop. When literally just... They have 30 cards that cycle. Like, they're gonna hit every land drop. I don't think Fulminator's where you want to be. kind of want to just cut a Sprawl. Although turn 2 Teferi is really important. All my cards seem good. Maybe Omnath? I really don't know. Should I cut a land? I think Reef is too slow. Yeah, but like, I wanted to keep the blue card count high for Force. I do think Reef is probably the worst card in my deck right now, but... You think Veto's too hard to cast? Veto's just so lights out, because they have their own forces. Like trimming Omnath? Do you like trimming Omnath more than Reef? Because Omnath at least pitches to Fury and Solitude. I think I'm going to cut a Reef. Like, the thing about Reef is, like, Teferi is just a way better turn 3 play anyways. Sounds terrible, right? Sand really needs to find the Utopia Sprawl. I'm gonna keep it. It's not great, but... Trim an Ephemerate. I mean, trimming an Ephemerate is also reasonable, too, because part of the good part of it... The good thing about this matchup is you just play Solitude without Ephemerate. You know what I mean? Holy crap! Def Jad! What's up, buddy? I thought it was 10, brother! What the hell are you doing? Def Jad with just coming in and casually dropping a 50 bomb? Are you kidding me? Def Jad, holy shit, dude. I don't even know what to say. Dude, I don't have words, man. I don't have words. Def Jad, thank you so much for the 50 gifted subs. Holy crap, dude. If you got gifted a sub from Def Jad, make sure to thank him in the chat. Seriously, dude. Def Jad, thank you so much. I don't have words, man. I don't have words. I'm not good at this kind of thing. Thank you. Much love, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I lost my train of thought, chat. What are we doing? This one, sure. Holy crap. Def Jad, yeah. I don't even know, man. I got nothing. Bro. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. Let's get some hype in the chat. Some Doom hype in the chat. I know 50 of you just got new emotes. Spam that Doom hype. Spam the Doom hype if you got them. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're probably right. Main phase Cycle Waker of Waves. I'll give Def Jad a little VIP action. It's the least I could do. So I actually want to get a blue source here, because I want to be able to... Oh. Well, I fucked up. Now I can't hardcast Force. Maybe I should have cracked the fetch. I guess I'm just going to play Reef. It's so sketchy playing Reef. Yeah, I'm just going to play this. Just going to pass. Maybe I should main phase the Endurance. Nah, this is fine. There it is. There it is. What if I could? Yeah, you just got gifted a sub, Elder Jeep Fiend. Man, Def Jad. Huge supporter of the channel. If you're not following Def Jad, by the way, let's do a little shout out. Hold on. I don't know if you still... I don't know how much you stream anymore. I've not been able to catch the streams live, but if you're still streaming, buddy, keep at it. Thanks again for all the support. Make sure you go follow Def Jad. Def Jad's great. Was a very big supporter. He helped me a lot with the Asmo decks early on. Just a great guy. Alright, if I fire Endurance, they fire Outburst, I force pitch Reef. Seems like not a great situation for me, so I'm just going to untap. So they're going to upkeep. I'm going to let that happen. I think I'm just going to hardcast the Endurance. Oops. Really hope they don't have subtlety. Alright, they don't have subtlety. I know that I'm going to lose the endurance now, but I wanted to be able to keep the reef in hand to be able to pitch to force. That's why I wanted to hardcast. Like, obviously I could have pitched reef and got back the endurance, but I think I'd rather keep the reef in hand because it's my only other blue card for force. Should we block Kahira? No, I want to hold up. I have to hold up the endurance there. 100%. If they forced, we could have been forced after. No, if they had subtlety, we would have lost. Because we can't force back. It's our turn. We can't altcast force on our turn. This is really awkward, but I think I just have to play Sprawl and pass. If I play Reef, I lose my blue card. I mean, I guess they only have an Architects right now. And I do have Solitude. Yeah, I guess I can play Reef. I think it's fine. Because even if I find a white card still just lets me double Solitude. Yeah, this is totally fine. Because now if they cast Living End, I just get to go pitch both my Solitudes. And then I get 2 Solitudes and an Endurance back off the Living End. Yeah, 5 cards. Yeah, but like, any blue card or white card is good here. Which is the majority of my deck. Endurance is not a blue or white card, but it's probably my best draw anyways. Yeah, just like any blue card, any white card, Endurance is good. The only thing that's bad are lands, basically. Lands and Sprawls. Yeah, and a fuckload of Reef Triggers. Yeah, true. Infinite Reef Triggers. What do we got, opponent? Now that I've sort of recovered a little bit from the 50 bump, I'm still kind of, I don't really know what I'm doing right now, but you know, it's what happens when somebody gives you 50 subs. Yeah, hand's pretty good. Do I even cast Omnath? Kind of don't want to. Kind of want to just pick up Kahira and play Sprawl. Is that weird? It's probably weird, but... this one... Actually, I could just hold the Hardcast Force now. Which is probably better than picking up Kahira. Yeah, let's just hold the Hardcast Force. Yeah, I think this is fine. I mean, at this point, if they cast Living End, I think I'm just going to let it resolve. With the 2 Solitudes. Could Ephemerate EOT maybe, but... Yeah. Little Jocelyn. Yeah, I'm going to let this resolve, I think. Well, I'm going to pitch the Solitudes. And they get... Waker. Nah, I guess I'll just force it. Yeah, they get a hexproof guy. I mean, I can kill 2 of them, right? Like, I can kill 2 of their creatures. Alright, well, now I don't have a choice. Never be on again. So where they fucking Jocelyn? Target nothing. Resolve the Reef Trigger. Put that into play. Resolve the Evoke Trigger. I guess this sucks if they have their own Endurance. This is, like, pretty bad if they have their own Endurance, huh? How much I can do about it? Alright, draw a card. Okay. And resolve. No Endurance, please. Alright, no Endurance. That's good. So, kill the 2 Wakers. And then Endurance, target nothing. I don't want to shuffle their Live Against back in. Because I tapped kind of poorly. Well, I only had 2 blue-red. I couldn't hold up the veto. Target myself. No, because if they cast a Live Again, I want something in the graveyard. You know? It doesn't blank it. It puts it to the bottom, so it doesn't actually shuffle your deck. It takes the cards and puts them in a random order, and then puts them on the bottom. It doesn't shuffle your deck. Yeah, I agree, Def Chat. I agree. Can't believe I was so stupid. Oh, you had a draw step too. I forgot we were drawing a card. So now they get to attack with Curator, but they probably have to hold back the Riverwinder for the 2 Solitudes. I mean, they're at 30, so... Fucking Jocelyn. It's a weird game, huh? And I guess we have Force Up, but they're probably not going to cast a Living End here, so... Not sure how relevant that is. Yeah, game 1 I just played Teferi, and it is what it is. Oh, you know what? I can actually pick up Gahira next turn. That's actually not bad. I have 6 mana. But, I mean, they're just going to hold this back. Wow, they attacked? I guess they can trade for one of the Solitudes. Do I have to double block the Riverwinder? Oh, this is actually fine, right? I go double block Riverwinder, and then Gahira makes this a 4/5, so it blanks the Curator. Yeah, I think I double block the Riverwinder. Because then this plus this just blanks the 4/4. Drinking vodka from a water bottle? Shh. I'll tell my boss that. Yeah, because, like, the even as a 4/3, the Solitude's never going to get past this thing. Ooh. I still think it's better to Gahira here, because I get to use all of my mana, too. So we get to go pick up Gahira, play it, and then have a 4/5 to blank this. I guess this is bad if they have Solitude. And or Dispute. Good beats. I have to hold back the 3/4 to blank the 3/3. In before chat asks why I didn't cavern that. Yeah, it's because it has Ward 2. Wait, what? Oh, do they have Outburst? I mean, I guess I'll trade. I could force the Outburst. Should I do it? Alright, they still have a Living End in their deck. Wait, they're casting the Living End? They fucked up. That resolves. That one there resolves. Excuse me? I was just gonna let that happen, but... They said, joke's on you, my guy is X-proof. Sure does. Oh, man. What a crazy game, huh? Round 4? I don't even know what round we're in. Round 4, I think? Chat, tell me what round we're in. I mean... Keep, I guess. Draw a land, it's not bad. You have to draw land, but... Well, the 5? Uh-oh, they're playing Drawn. This deck can't be Drawn. Yeah, let's play the game of what you can do with $50. What would you do with $50? You could buy a new PS5 game. How much are new PS5 games? I don't even know anymore. I know that like back when I had my like when I was actually buying games for my 360, I think retail was like $60 for a new game. It's still 60. Okay. 25 dozen eggs. That's a lot of eggs. I could not eat that many eggs. God damn it. I mean, I knew they were playing Tron. I don't know why I'm surprised. I told you they were playing Tron. They moved the 4. Okay, double ending is kind of cracked. Which white land am I? Oh, I only have one choice. All right, well. All right, let's draw a land, please. I mean, subtlety is decent against Tron. Sometimes they just don't get to play when you ending them. Alright, probably not this game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Stinky. I'm in danger. Please don't reveal the power plant. Joke's on me, they already have the power plant. What's up, Mr. Reeb? My 1.5 beta basics. I bought a beta swamp. How long ago did I buy that swamp? Like 6 months ago. Essentially near mint. I don't even want to cast this. Yeah, like literally near mint beta swamp. $30. And that thing was fresh. I got it from TOA Magic. Really, really good. It was like perfect condition. I've never seen a beta swamp or beta land so beautiful. Alright, you get a map. Please no land. Alright, no land is good for me. Yeah, of course I draw the land now. I mean, I don't have a choice. I have to do this. The question is, do I cast Flamekin Harbinger this turn? What would I Flamekin Harbinger for? I already have Subtlety. I guess I could put Fury on top, in case they play a Planeswalker. But that's not even that good, right? Yeah, I think I just pass. What they revealed? They revealed map. Playing for a 5-0 soon? What are you going to 5-0 with? Okay, that's bad. That is bad. I'm wondering if I should... I feel like I probably should Omnath here, right? I think I should Omnath. Reef does give me the out of spiking the 3rd prismatic ending. This is so unlikely to happen. And Omnath does pressure them a little bit more. I think I should play Omnath. I'm going to get a breeding pool. Good in me. Draw card. Tilt. Playing creativity with Iona over Emissary? Iona, huh? What matchups do you want Iona in? I guess there's probably a decent amount. So they try to control deck in 3-2, played against 5 decks play Cavern of Souls. There's that many decks playing Cavern, huh? Okay, interesting. So what can I Flamekin for? Let's think about this. I only have 1 subtlety in my deck. I mean, honestly, the best card in my deck is just Ephemerate, so I can keep subtletying them. It's a tough turn. Like, I kind of want to just hard cast Subtlety. But at that point, I don't think I want to cast the Harbinger. Because I want to give myself the out of trying to draw another Ephemerate, or draw an Ephemerate. Because I think that's my single best draw right now, is Ephemerate. So I kind of want to just like play tap land and pass. I guess I could play untap land so that if they play Wormcoil, I could just end a turn the Solitude. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Hold up Subtlety Solitude. If I hit a land with Reef, I can also jam just Solitude this turn. Well, I don't want to play the Reef. Like, I just want to hold up Subtlety, Hardcast. I think I have to Subtlety that one. So you love me. Assume they're gonna top. I guess this is bad if they... Well, actually, if they O-Stone me, it's not that bad, because I have Harbinger for Breaker. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they're actually shuffling away the Karn. Okay, that's good. That's not bad for us. Yeah, Harbinger cuts... Or, oh, if I played Harbinger that turn? Well, no, because I can get the 2 damage back off this, right? Because I can just go 7-9. So it's a 2-turn clock either way. It's a fairy. Well, I can pick up Subtlety. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. So we go attack for 7. Yep, attack for 7. I think Teferi pick up Subtlety. So they go to 9. Problem is how am I killing them next turn? Because if I pick up Subtlety, I don't have lethal next turn. Unless I go pick up Subtlety, rip a land, play Reef. Still not lethal, though, unless I find a fetch land. And then I can try to kill them with Omnath triggers after I Subtlety them. I mean, I have to play Teferi, right? That's not a question. I have to play Teferi. Yeah, so I have to find a fetch here. Like, just drawing a land to play the Reef here is good. Okay, that's good. So now we get to go Elemental, play Reef. And then Reef happens. Okay. Alright, your turn. What's up, Ithakinus? This feels not that bad for us. They shuffled away the Karn. I mean, obviously, if they have Ulamog, it's pretty bad, but... Could have played Harbinger, True to Subtlety, and draw it with Teferi. I only have 1 Subtlety in my main deck. I don't have a second copy of Subtlety. Oh, they drew Karn off Star. Oh. Well, that's also bad. I keep forgetting. Yeah, you're right. They drew it off the Star. Okay. They cracked the Star, drew it, and then played the Star. Okay. You got me. Forgot about that. Okay. I mean, the grand scheme of things, that's like not the absolute worst for us. So now I could just go Reef to Fairy. I'm going to play Reef. Right? I could YOLO Omnath and try to find a fetch land. And then if I brick, I can still go Harbinger, hold up Subtlety. That's probably better. Blue, green, or no, blue, red, green, white. Yeah, I'm going to YOLO Omnath here. If I draw a fetch land, it's so fucking good. Because I can just dump everything. Do I cast the Flamekin Harbinger? It does mean that if I attack them for 5 next turn successfully, they go to 4, and they would be dead to a couple Reef triggers, so I think I should play it. And I think I'm going to put... I kind of want to just put another pitch card on top so I can get infinite Reef triggers next turn. Yeah, I'm just going to put a Solitude on top, just so I can get more Reef triggers. Because I can just kill them with Reef triggers next turn. Because I can go Subtlety, Pitch Teff, Play Reef, Solitude, Pitch Teff. Yeah, Subtlety, Pitch Teff. And then if they have Worm Coil, I can Teff bounce that. Is it not better to hold Subtlety to clock a bit? Well, I mean, I could just play the Subtlety either way, right? This at least gives me a chance to kill them, if I can find Omnath triggers. Right? Working hard or hardly working? Probably the second one of those. Okay. We know they have Karn in hand. So now I can just go Teferi, bounce Wormcoil, play Reef. Yeah. If I draw a fetch line, I think they're dead. White, blue, this, Teferi, bounce Wormcoil. Let's fucking go. Am I gonna win this game? I need to hit one more land. Oh, let's go! God, I'm so good at this game. So good at this game, chat. So good at this game. Woo, boy. Used all parts of the buffalo that game. All parts of the buffalo that game. Oof. Crazy game. Alright, we get to go Damping Sphere, Fulminator, Veto, Force, Subtlety. Holy shit, our whole sideboard's coming in. What are we supposed to cut? Endurance bad. Fury might be good too. Like, I guess we cut to Fairy? Maybe Force is not good? Because, like, Force is good against the same cards that Ending is good against. Please don't tell me to cut Ending. Bolt wants some fat clouds? Oh yeah, we can cut the Mariner, that's fine. We could trim Solitudes, too. Maybe just go to one Solitude? Mariner's great for his turn 3 Karn. Yeah, but it's like, it's only a one of, right? So this is mostly here for when you're tutoring for it. We're never going to tutor for it, you know? I kind of want to keep the Flamekins because of how important Subtlety is in the matchup. Like, I always want to have this card. And I basically want 6 copies of it. I think I like Breaker. Breaker's good against their Karn targets. Like Bridge and shit. I don't really think I need more than one Solitude. Like, the only card that Solitude's good against is Wormcoil. Yeah, and they also might cut Wormcoil in this matchup. Or trim. I think this is fine. More Force. I don't really like Force of Vigor. It's like Force of Vigor feels only good against maps. And I already have 4 endings for that stuff. This hand's not bad. Not sure how I'm going to lead with this hand, but... Oh, for Torpor Orb? Oh, yeah. We don't have a good... Well, I guess we have Ending, but... Torpor Orb is pretty good against us. Because we can't Breaker it. We do have Ending, though, so I think it's fine. Could also just do the classic of when your opponent plays Torpor Orb, you just play double Solitude and just beatdown mode them. We just like play a Solitude, kill your Karn for free. Because I just get to keep my Solitude. I've done that a couple times. There was, I think I recorded a video, I think I posted it on YouTube at one point. My opponent played Torpor Orb and I had 4 cards in my hand and it was Solitude, Solitude, double white card. I let the Torpor Orb resolve, just end of turn, played 2 Solitudes, and they just scooped. It was great. Okay, now I definitely did on Sprawl. Just gonna go Stomping Ground, I think. And name Blue. Because that way if I draw 4, I can hardcast by getting a Breeding Pool. True, I only have 1 Solitude now. Sure. I mean, you can do the same thing with Fury, right? Fury hits harder, too. Okay. Sketchy. Fulminator, please. Nope. Not that lucky. Kind of have to just play Reef and hope, right? Because then I can Flinkin into Fulminator next turn. I don't really have anything better to do. Kind of sucks, but I'll take a Force off the top, please. Nope. Alright. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me. Don't do anything too bad. Just play like a Wormcoil or something. I can beat a Wormcoil. I probably can't beat a Karn. Okay, I can beat a map. It's kind of awkward because they can just they just get to map for whatever piece I kill. It's actually not that good. All these damn sprawls. Okay, now what do we do? Well, I guess I could just go Reef into Harbinger for subtlety. Is that a good play? And then I get 3 looks to find a second blue card. Playing Breaker's bad. I think Harbinger for Fulminator doesn't accomplish anything because they just crack the map. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to play this. I'm going to crack it for a breeding pool. Yeah, breeding pool. Oh, now I can't play the Ephemerate. That was bad. I can name white. That's fine. So we can go green, red. Red or green, blue, excuse me. Or wait, no, red, blue. No. Green, blue. Name white. Tap this, play Reef, tap this, play Harbinger. Yeah, that's fine. Name white. Oh, no. Wait, no, this is fine. Yeah, okay, this is fine. What's up, Claudia? I think they have Ugin or Ulamog. Yeah, that's why I want to get the, Have I played a land yet? I haven't, right? Just put that in my hand. Oh, no, I played the Heath. Yeah, I played the Heath. Okay. Okay. Well, this is going to get dicey if I don't find a blue card. I think I separate the triggers. Yeah, I do it this way. Because I get to see if I find a blue card off of this. Oh, no. This is dicey. Do I just put the subtlety in my hand and just, like, put the Fear of God in them? I think I still do it. Yeah. I mean, not that they can really play around it. Like, they probably can't play around it, right? If they let me untap with this board, they're almost certainly going to lose. So if they have Ugin or Ulamog, they certainly have to cast it. Like, even if I show them the subtlety, even if I revealed my hand and had a blue card, they would still have to play their card, you know? Okay. That's actually maybe beatable. Like, even if they get Torpor Orb, I can still just kill it by attacking it. And if they don't get Torpor Orb, I can kill whatever they get. Yeah, that's also true. If they have Ulamog, they don't care about subtlety. They probably just drew this, right? Because they would have cast it last turn, I think. Ballista? Yeah, Ballista's not great for me. Just go Ballista for 3, kill all my stuff. Or just, like, kill the 2 Reefs and then pass. Yeah, that's gotta be their line. Yep. And now they find out I don't have a blue card. No blue card. So the question is, do I upkeep the Ephemerate? Which basically just kills the Ballista. So I trade Ephemerate for Ballista, and then I have a shot to draw Fury. If I break her, they just get to untap with Karn and 10 mana. How am I winning? Like, I have to kill the Karn. And this at least gives them the opportunity. Like, maybe they, for some reason, they don't want to Ballista the Harbinger. Oh, I can double Ephemerate, right? But then I don't have a second red source? Yeah, I'm going to be short mana if I do that, right? Yeah, but I have to tap one of these I have to tap this to play the other Ephemerate. And then I won't have enough mana to play the Fury. And I have no red cards. So that actually doesn't work. Get Fulminator? Maybe. See if they let this resolve. They probably won't. So now maybe I should just get Fulminator and hope they don't have a Tron land. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have to get Fulminator here. I can, but I only have 4 mana now. This mana's going to go away once I... You know what I mean? Once I go to my draw step, this mana's going away. Because I didn't have any other white source that wasn't Auto Sprawl. You know what I mean? Might as well cast the other Sprawl. I guess I'll just choose white. Black, red. I'll pick a random Tron land. Did they search for anything? No, they just had these two in their hands, so I'll just pick one at random. Alright, your turn. What's the worst that could happen? Pick wisely? Yeah. I mean, I flipped the coin. It landed on Barrow Plant. Of course, if they have map, it doesn't matter. But at least if they have map this turn, they don't have enough mana to do anything too scary with Karn. But okay, it's obviously not great for us. But now they can't really minus the Karn. Oh, unless they have a blocker. This ends up being kind of fine, right? Okay, maybe not. Ending? I'm not going to cast that. For obvious reasons. That's not an ending. I guess we just Kahira. 1, 2... 1, 2, reverse, 2, 3. Reason not to. I'm not going to evoke the Breaker. I can save it. Alright, they have a Tron piece and 1 unknown card. How bad is it? How bad is it for me? What is it, opponent? What's your last card? Also, don't draw a card. 6 mana. Okay, I can maybe beat that. Maybe. Are we going to try and trade for this Wormcoil Engine? I think that's where we're at. I think we're just trading for the Wormcoil Engine. Alright, your turn. Can evoke it, keep it in play? Yeah, but like, I don't know. If I play this and they have Ugin, I guess I'm not beating Ugin anyways, but... Heartcast Subtlety. Yeah, I can Heartcast Subtlety. I mean, I can trade for the Wormcoil in one of the tokens. If they literally never draw a spell for the next 7 turns, maybe. And then I also have to draw ending for this. We're not dead. Should have 6. It's a long way down. Alright, we're double blocking. We are double blocking. Finish your Saheeli Dar control. Can't wait to lose all matches this weekend. Saheeli Dar. Oh, Saheeli Felidar. I was like, what is Dar? Duh. I was like, what is the Dar part of this? Alright, what is this? Another one. Another one. Alright, alright, alright. Don't think we can win. Maybe if I, like, ending into Stone Cold Perfects. It's gotta be ending right now, though. I'm playing the Subtlety here because I'm gonna have to trade for a worm anyways. Alright, I'm just gonna pack it in. I'm just gonna pack it in. Why not Subtlety block? I guess I could have kept the Kahira in play. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter, right? The Kahira just trades for a worm the turn after anyways. Kind of doesn't matter. So, they kept in multiple worm coils, which I was not expecting them to do. Kind of want one more Solitude. I'm gonna do this. Teferi versus Orb. I don't know. I have 4 endings. I just didn't draw one. This hand is quite good. I guess it doesn't have a good turn 2 play, but just pick up Kahira, I guess. It's awkward that I feel like I kind of want to get Breeding Pool and name Blue so I can hardcast Force. Does that mess up my mana a lot, though, if I go Breeding Pool Blue? Green, blue... I guess it doesn't, right? No, it's fine. I think it's fine. Am I playing 4-color monetary value? Yes. What's up, Nub? Okay, well, I can just break her that. Okay. Elemental... Name White. Then next turn we get Omnath. See ya. Yeah, I found my turn 2 play. Alright, now we get Omnath. It is kind of sketchy a little bit if I Omnath and don't have a blue card, but I don't care about that. That you can have. That one you can definitely have. Alright, so green, blue, white, red. Hopefully draw a blue card. Or they just don't have Daddy Tron. Please don't have Daddy Tron. Alright, drew a blue card, so we're fine. We are chillin'. Guess we're not chillin' if they have Wormcoil Engine, but... Wormcoil is typically the least scary of their threats. Omnath is basically Delver has been called. It's pretty much the same thing. Alright, untapped. Attack you. No, chat, I'm not gifting a sub for not picking up Kahira. I'm holding up my counterspells. Yeah, make sure if you got gifted or stuff from Def Jad, make sure to thank them. Def Jad is an absolute homie. Madman gifting 50 subs earlier. Cannot even begin to explain how thankful and grateful I am. Could veto this. I should, right? Or maybe I force this? Because I want to be able to cast Ephemerate. Like, I kind of want to just draw 2 at this Ephemerate. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Fawn plus Ephemerate. So let's go blue, blue, white, colorless. Yeah, Blast Zone too. Blast Zone would be kind of rough. Third tower. I don't know if casting this Ephemerate is good, but I want to do it. Like, I feel like I just want to cycle through these cards. These Ephemerates aren't really doing anything. Ooh. Pog. Alright, so now we can go Crack Fetch. Get a red source. Go red, red. Red, red, green. Blow up your thing. And then we go pick up this hold up veto. Yeah, I'm not casting it though. What it used to be. I want to hold up veto in case they have a stone. I'm not countering that. Whammy! Want to just cast Cat? Because if they draw O-Stone, I don't want to. I'm going to be fucked. I don't want to just let them resolve O-Stone. It's the only card they can cast. I guess I'll crack my fetch. They said GG, so. Get a white source. Let's play the D-Sphere. With blue. Oh, no, hold on. Cancel. Play this thing first. Green, white, this. You turn the pages, but skip the words. 5-ball. 5-ball. They really just stone and runner lands. Yeah, but like, why even give them the out, you know? Like, that is a card that I would 100% want to counter in that spot. I think I keep this, right? That's good. It's a good observation, Nub. Although, if they thought to use my Utopia Sprawl, I can't cast any spells, so. Word. I'll draw a land, it's fine. Unless they just don't take Sprawl for some ungodly reason. You love the bobble post Nazis. Make me do the singular foil. Yeah, the one of. Do I want to cast Harbinger? I don't really know what I would want to get, so I think I'm not going to cast Harbinger. Like, usually you don't want to play it on turn 1 if you don't know what you want to get. Like, I don't have a good turn 2 play anyways. And also, if they play a 1-dropper, like a Channeler or a Ragavan, I might want to, like, if I'm denying myself the opportunity to try and draw a white source if they play a 1-drop, so. I guess I'll play it now? Probably get a Solitude? Honestly, I kind of want to get a Reef in case they have another discard spell. Yeah, I'm just going to get a Reef. Keep running back to you. Like, I'm just going to bury them in card advantage. This is so much better if they have a discard spell. Get Mariner with it for a turn 2 play. Yeah, but, like, is Mariner even that good? Maybe. It does tax them a little bit. So now they play Shadow. It's kind of not that bad for me. Could jump block, I could take 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, it's rough nub with them when they don't have TPR. And you have Solitude. Any Solitudes? I'll take a land. It's the worst possible land, but... Now I'm going to draw Omnath and can't cast it. No Delirium, by the way. I mean, I'm sure they have an instant. I'm sure they're killing this. Yep. Second Channeler plus Heat. And then I guess we just take 9. Try to Reap into a White Source. Sure. Oh, they have to kill the Harbinger. I mean, okay. I'll just take 9. I'll take 9. And then I get 3 looks at a Solitude. I told you it was going to happen. I knew it. I knew I was going to draw the only card I couldn't cast. I guess I should hold this up in case I hit a Flamekin Harbinger. There's no way they have main deck Dispute, right? Like, come on, man. I'm not playing on main deck Dispute. That I could put in my hand. Because I haven't played a land yet. That one I'll put into play. And then I'm going to cast Ending. It's actually unclear what I should kill. Like, I could kill a Channeler and chump block a Shadow. Is that bad? Or I could just kill Shadow and take 6. I feel like I should probably kill Shadow. Right? How much to play the deck Meanie I put together? I mean, the problem, Vinny, is it's not really a functional deck. You know? Like, I'm down to play almost anything on Dono deck days, but, like, you gotta give me a functional deck, you know? It's just not a functional deck, is the problem. You know me, I'll play anything as long... If you can make it work. Block Shadow Ephemerate. Yeah, but then I'm not casting the Ending, right? Like, this way I'm still not dead to a Bolt. Ooh, Pog. Do I lead to Fairy? No, because then I can't play a land. So I can go... blue, green, red, white. Cast Omnath. With Ephemerate up if they have Drown. I'm going to Reef before the Omnath triggers. Sure, I'll take that. Put that one into play. Trigger. Oh, I should have actually put that in my hand, I think. Because now I can't cast 2 endings? Oh, no, I can, because I get mana from the Cavern. Yeah. I guess I could also Teferi first. Is that better? It's probably slightly better. Been through last time, I told that I'd be sheltered by the lack of consciousness. I want to go see these guys live again. Such a good show. Drown my Teferi. Yeah. Really hope they don't have a second drown. Would be kind of bad for me. Alright, I don't have a second drown. Attack you for 2. Put you to 5. Alright, your move. They need double bolt. Don't double bolt me. Could have also ephemerate to reset and gain 4 more life. Well, they still would have drowned the ephemerate, right? Because regardless, I could only cast 2 white spells. So I guess, because I would have had to cast Ephemerate on the Omnath before the Reef triggers, right? Or I guess I go put a land into play, then Ephemerate the Omnath, then play a land? I guess? I see what you're saying, but then they just counter the Ephemerate, right? So I still can't gain 4 more life. Because I was choked on white mana no matter what. Alright, what are we doing against Shadow? Endurance, good. Subtlety, poop. Breaker, poop. Fury, good. Is that it? I mean, this matchup does seem pretty good. I don't think we have to do too much. We don't have to get too fancy. I think I like all these cards. And then, I'm not a fan of the pitch cards, but I think the ones that I'm keeping in my deck are the highest impact ones. Like, Subtlety sucks. Force is bad. Veto, I think, is, like, maybe defensible, but also doesn't have a ton of targets and is kind of clunky. Titania's pretty sick with Reef. I think I'm going to submit this. If they don't have it, it's better than removing a DRC because it's 4 life versus 3 damage. I mean, you could also make the argument that, like, if they iteration, they get an extra Surveil. Because if I gain 4 more life, I'm still dead to Darcy Bolt, right? I think. Smile in your sleep. Kahira. Hand's not great, but it does have 7 cards, and I am playing against the Thoughtseize deck, so I guess I'll keep. It's borderline for sure. Saw Gruul Brew, Titanian Saga get... Yeah, no, I've seen that too. Gigi was actually playing that deck a little bit ago. I don't know if Gigi's still in chat. Gigi was messing around with that deck. Alright, ending. Ending, please. Ending, please. Ending, please. It's not an ending. Guess I just go basic Sprawl. Name white. I don't think I'm supposed to Solitude this. Yeah, I'm not going to Solitude it. I was Stream Decker down. I just copied the challenge winning list, but I'll see if I can get Stream Decker to work. Yeah, I'm not going to pitch Solitude here. Alright, try it again. Should work now. I mean, it works when it wants to, you know? Well, this sucks. I'm still not going to kill Ragavan. Name blue, I guess? I guess the good thing is we're blanking their drowns, you know? So they have to have Dispute in order to counter this next turn. I'm going to jam it. I'm not going to jam it. I guess I could Solitude next turn instead. We'll see what they do. But I think Solituding next turn is worse if they have Dress Down. I'm still not going to kill this. Or I could do both. Yeah, if they don't have Dress Down or Dispute. Like if their hand is just like a bunch of nonsense, then maybe. But Even Unholy Heat could probably break that up. Although, they only have 3 types. So they don't have guaranteed Delirium. They have Thoughtseize. Okay. Honestly, if they Thoughtseize me, it's not that bad, because I have 2 bangers in my hand. But they probably have Dispute. Is it worth it just by Kahira that turn? No, because I want to hardcast Solitude. Like, I think, honestly, I could just play Solitude. They can't counter it. The only way I get punished if I Solitude is if they have exactly Trust Down. So I think what I might do is, like, on my own end step, hardcast Solitude. Well, it depends on what they do. Oh, they're just going to cast Mariner? Oh. Oh, shit. I was not expecting that. Okay. Well. Interesting. Mariner punishes Solitude. I mean, not really. I could just pick up Kahira. Well, I guess I drew the Ephemerate, but... Yeah, I guess I can't go Omnath into Solitude, huh? Unless I alt-cast. But I could just ignore the Omnath this turn. I could go pick up Kahira. What about this line? Pick up Kahira. Solitude, pitch Kahira. Kill the Mariner, pay 1. Mariner dies, Ephemerate Solitude, kill Ragavan. Is that better than just playing Omnath? Omnath is free. Oh, I guess it is, yeah. Yeah, I could do the same thing. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Interesting. It's actually nuts, right? Because I could pick up the white card and then Solitude their whole board. That's actually insane, right? Yeah, I just pick up my white card and Solitude their whole board. Yeah. I just get the white card back. Alright, so do this. Bounce this. I'll pay. I guess there's no reason to do this now, because they can't respond with Teferi. So I guess I'll just pass. Yeah, moments before disaster. Thanks for that Mariner, by the way. Thanks for casting that white card. Appreciate you. Are they playing Counterspell? It doesn't matter, I have Teferi in play. I mean, I guess the downside is they get a Surveil, but... Okay. Yeah, I know. I guess that's the downside, right? They get a Surveil, but... Well, the thing is, I get to give them more life, which is actually pretty relevant. Like, them gaining 2 additional life means they can't play Shadow this turn, right? They could have played Shadow. I mean, I guess I would have just killed it, but... Yeah, well, they weren't going to anyways into the Ephemerate, right? Thinking about getting into Modern with an Urza Saga Shell, how to rate it, tier 1.5, more tier 2-ish. What I would take a look at... Where's the deck lists? Somebody did very well with it in... I think it was the SEG? Or was it one of the challenges? There was a list in one of these challenges. Here it is. This is where I would start, and I think this deck's actually pretty good. Wait, hello? Why did they fucking play the Murktide? Opponent? Are you drunk? What? Okay. Are you drunk? What's going on here? Alright, well, no salt in the chat either, I'm surprised. Main chat is usually very salty. Alright, nice little 4-1. Not bad, not bad. The only match I lost was where I didn't know what any of my opponent's cards did. Ooh, Reckoner Bankbuster.